warming up for the NASCAR Grand National Stock Car Competition.
The Daytona 500, the World Series of stock car racing. If you want to race,
Johnny Allison throws the block. Dale hits him.
Daytona is the place.
Dale Earnhardt finally.
I won the Daytona 500. I won the Daytona 500.
Light the fires. Showtime.
And the race is on.
Hello from the Daytona International Speedway. This is where it all begins for NASCAR. I'm Danny Harnden. Welcome to our Fox 8 special countdown to Daytona.
And I'm Kevin Conley. The Great American Race, the Daytona 500, is Sunday right here on Fox 8. And Danny, if you win this race, it changes your life forever. It is a very difficult race to win because you have to be aggressive and patient all at the same time.
Yeah, you know what else you need? You need a lot of luck. Not the bad luck kind, but the good luck kind. Yeah, every driver dreams of this incredibly special moment of celebrating at Daytona's victory lane. It's like winning the Masters or Wimbledon or, yes, even the Super Bowl. If you win this race, you are part of history. We asked the drivers what they would do if they win this year's Daytona 500.
Probably mix something nice in my Red Bull.
I like the champagne shower.
I would be pumped to get my son in victory lane.
I think I might cry for the first time on television.
Climb the fence.
Yeah.
Try to enjoy the moment.
Go home and then get ready for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Or I'll do this. This is my mic drop.
I love it. Love it. Yes, Kyle Busch would do a mic drop if he won this race. He's waited a long, long time to win a Daytona 500. 2 Cup championships, 231 race wins if you count the Cup, the Truck, and the Xfinity. But again, 0 for 19 in the biggest race in the sport.
Yeah, you know, he's not alone. Martin Truex Jr., 0 for 20. Brad Keselowski, 0 for 15. Maybe it's time that one of these likely future Hall of Famers, well, they get a chance to win the biggest race in the sport.
Drivers that have gone through that experience of feeling like they should have won the Daytona 500 and haven't. It can be very frustrating, to be honest. But, you know, if and when we're able to win it, it'll just make it that much more rewarding.
It's time to win right here, right now, Daytona 500. You know, 20 years of trying, it would certainly be nice to put it in victory lane this year and stop talking about that and talking about how great it felt to win the race.
All right, other Hall of Fame drivers without a Daytona 500 championship, Ricky Rudd and Mark Martin, both of them 0 for 29. Rusty Wallace 0 for 23, Danny.
And how about this? The great Labonte brothers, a combined 0 for 56. One guy who had no trouble winning this race, right, the King. He was really, really good here. Yes, Richard Petty won the Daytona 500 7 times. There was one stretch in the early 1970s where he won it 3 out of 4 years. When he showed up to Daytona, he was often considered the favorite, but that's just the way it was.
I think everybody looks for Daytona. I know we used to, when the season was over in November, we started working on a car right then. Of course, at that time, you just had one race car. And you worked all winter just trying to go to Daytona and win the race. And so, you know, we had a lot of good luck down there.
After the King with 7 Daytona 500 victories, it's Cale Yarborough with 4. You look at that group with 3, Denny Hamlin, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, and Bobby Allison.
All right, 2-time Daytona 500 winner Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's really excited about this year's race.
Yes, for the first time, his junior motorsports team ventured into the Cup Series, and last night, his driver, Justin Allgaier, came through big time.
The emotion Dale Earnhardt Jr. showed after Justin Allgaier raced his way into the Daytona 500 was an explosion of emotion. He and sister Kelly tried to keep bottled up as they pushed toward their first Cup race attempt as car owners.
We have kind of tried to downplay how badly we want to race in the Cup Series, at least I have, and it's like, you know, it's one of them things where you're like, man, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm not going to make it drag down all the other great things happening in my world.
Junior is keenly aware of how big a smile this would have also put on the face of his daddy.
Daddy loved Daytona, you know, and loved winning here, you know, and he just loved to win any race here. Him losing his life in this property brought this property closer to me. Now, that doesn't work the same for other people in tragedy, but for me, knowing I had to keep coming here, I made some peace with it and embraced the track and love it.
In the qualifying race, it was a love-hate relationship, depending on the lap. And it was all in the hands of his Xfinity champion driver, Justin Allgaier.
There were some moments where I'm like, man, if he can just push, the Truex is at the top, 44's in the bottom, and they're kind of neck and neck there for a while, and we're right behind him. I was like, man, just commit to the 56, just push the 56 and buy the 44, and we're good. And but Justin's like, I'm gonna win this thing. I'm going to the top. And I was like, all right,
I tried to push him, and he stuck his hand out the window and didn't want to go.
But he got to where he needed to be, and they did it. Junior Motorsports will race in the Daytona 500.
Now we can go have fun. We can go to Sunday, and whatever happens on Sunday, we can enjoy it.
We get to push a car on the grid Sunday for the first time ever, and in the biggest, most important race that I've ever known. And I can't wait. We race. We love to race. And racing is hard, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This was rough emotionally, but damn it, it's fun when it works out.
Wouldn't that be a huge story Sunday afternoon of Dale and Justin Allgaier pulling into victory lane over there? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be great. Now, over the past few decades, NASCAR hasn't released details on how much money the drivers make in each and every race.
Yeah, however, this week here in Daytona, they are proud of their record-setting purse.
This Sunday, these drivers will be racing for the largest purse in motorsports history. It's over $30 million that these athletes will be competing for on Sunday. So energy is next level.
Typically 40 cars start a NASCAR race. This offseason, NASCAR added an extra starting spot in the hopes of attracting world-class drivers from other racing disciplines and have them give NASCAR a try. Helio Castroneves is taking advantage of that new rule to race in the Daytona 500 for the very first time in his illustrious career.
Racing. Wow. First of all, have you guys seen my suit? Can I get you anything? Can I get a Frosty?
The smile on his face says it all. Helio Castroneves is happy to be here.
As long as you give me a good rating, I want to be the employee of the month, man.
Castroneves, a four-time Indy 500 winner, will make his NASCAR debut at the tender age of 49 with the help of a controversial new rule that guarantees a starting spot for an accomplished driver from another form of auto racing.
Understand probably some people, I don't want to see this guy coming from another series and do well. But I feel majority of people want to see this because this is a special race. You want to get all the talents in the world to come over here and race and to show how difficult it is.
Wednesday morning's practice was the very first time Castroneves drove a NASCAR Cup Series car.
Oh man, that was fun. Race car is race car. Doesn't matter. When I was out there, I'm feeling the wind, I'm feeling the car, and this is what you're talking about. You making the comments what the car is doing. So in the end of the day, yes, it's a race car.
When this deal came together and you knew you were going to be in the Daytona 500, excited, nervous? What's the feeling that you're having? You've been in the biggest races in the world. What's the feeling?
Put a blender and put all you just said and mixed it up. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now, to be honest.
Mario Andretti and A.J. Foyt are the only two drivers in racing history to win both the Indy 500 and the Daytona 500. Helio would be the third, and the magnitude of such an accomplishment is not lost on him.
We're talking about the gods of racing, right? Imagine you say my name alongside those guys. Oh, my goodness. That would be just absolutely incredible.
Castroneves has never been afraid to try new things. He once won Dancing with the Stars. A lot of eyes will be on him to see how he does once the music stops. Will he be a hit, or will this experiment end on a sour note? Boy, what a treat we had to talk to him on Wednesday during Media Day. He was so excited, and what a personality, a big personality. When he came over, I mean, he just captured all the energy in the room. He made a lot of fans, I think, on Wednesday in Media Day.
The first thing he said when he sat down with us, because he had the Wendy's fire suit on, he goes, hey, can I get you a Frosty? He is a showman. He's a great race car driver, but oh, is he a showman. And think about this. Think about the thousands and thousands of IndyCar fans across the country. They're going to be checking out the Daytona 500 maybe for the first time because they want to see their star. I mean, this guy's been a star. He's 49 years old, won the Indy 500 so many times, and we'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, you know, as we just showed in last night's dual race, he got down on the apron, spun out, hitting the wall. Well, he's hoping for a lot better result on Sunday. He will start shotgun on the field. He will start 41st on Sunday.
Yeah. All right, coming up next, how would you describe your driving style? We asked the best in NASCAR about that. And also, Valentine's Day here in Daytona is a big challenge for the drivers, right? We find out if Ryan Blaney ended up in victory lane this big Valentine's Day after wrecking out in the past on this day of love.
It's part of the job if you're a NASCAR driver. Valentine's Day is always spent working down here at Daytona.
Yeah, but that's no excuse, guys. You still have to come through for your lady with some type of gift for Valentine's Day. You need to come through. For 2023 Cup champion Ryan Blaney, life changed this winter as he married Gianna Tullio. Blaney, the driver of the Cup number 12 car, got married on 12/12. Yes, December 12th. Ryan Blaney gets an A+ on this year Valentine's Day planning, definitely.
We have a favorite dinner spot down here that we go to all the time, so we're doing that for Valentine's Day. I set that up a month ago, so I made sure that we got in. I've dropped the ball on Valentine's Day before, and I don't want to live through that again, so I take the proper precautions.
Casey, it's the same for us. Always in Valentine's Day. You and I are always down here at Daytona. But Sandy, happy Valentine's Day. Go ahead.
Robin, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I left a little goodie bag at home before I came down here to Daytona.
Yeah.
Got a card that she could open up on today. So
there you go.
I did okay. Not spectacular. I did okay.
Yeah, they know Valentine's Day, we're always here in Daytona. Friday night football, we're always gone Friday nights. You know, they understand. They're good troopers.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So on Sunday, there will be 41 drivers out there on the track, each with their own game plan. And we asked the guys, you know, to sort of describe what that game plan is and describe their driving styles.
Passion.
Most people will say aggressive.
Calculated.
Smooth.
Edgy.
Aggressive.
Honest.
Fast. Aggressive.
Maybe patient.
Most of the time confused.
I'm usually.
I tell you what, I'm still amazed at that particular answer. Chase Elliott, a Cup champion. He is definitely not confused out on the track.
Yeah.
More to come and a little bit later here as we count down to Daytona.
Yeah, including a story on the new driver for the famous Wood Brothers. Looking forward to see that. And also the drivers have to do a lot of stuff away from the track, including, yes, some modeling and some acting. A behind-the-scenes look at NASCAR on Fox Production Day.
'25 is a special year for the Wood Brothers. They are celebrating 75 years in this racing business, getting their start up in Stuart, Virginia, way back in 1950.
Yeah, and the Wood Brothers are excited about their new Cup driver in the famous #1 car, Josh Berry.
Last year, Josh Berry's world was turned upside down. 2 laps to go in the August Daytona race, and this happened. Also last May, Berry was told he would need to find a new ride for 2025 because Stuart Haas was closing up shop. But Berry landed on his feet. getting to drive the 21 car for the Wood brothers.
I think you look around and see all the different drivers and generations car, having every generation car here, and really just alludes to the history of Wood Brothers Racing and the impact they've had on NASCAR. So it's exciting, right? It just makes it really exciting to be a part of that.
Berry came out of the gate super aggressive in the clash at Bowman Gray Stadium, finishing second in the last chance qualifier to advance to the main event, where he put on a good show there as well. His road to the Cup Series has been unique. What are the odds that he would meet Dale Earnhardt Jr. during online racing, and that Josh would end up driving for Junior Motorsports? What are the odds that in 2023, Chase Elliott would get injured in a snowboarding accident, Alex Bowman would get hurt in a sprint car crash, and Noah Gragson would get suspended? Josh got a chance to fill in for all three and was able to show his talent to land a full-time ride in 2024, replacing the retired Kevin Harvick in the 4 car.
It's been a journey for sure, right? I think mostly what I look back on our years is just short track racing in the late models, and the amount of success we had there really made me the racer that I am, and ultimately finally was able to get an opportunity in the Xfinity Series and capitalize on that. And then from there, it just feels like it's been a whirlwind, honestly, just driving for a number of different teams, car numbers, manufacturers, everything. But hopefully I've found a home here at the Wood Brothers for a long time.
When Josh walked around the Wood Brothers Museum up in Stuart, Virginia for the very first time, he was soaking it all in.
It's just a great fit for me and just my history and my path to the Cup Series. I think we've all really paid our dues and worked really hard to get to this point. So I think it just means a lot to get to race for the Wood Brothers.
And I was soaking it all in, too. I really enjoyed my visit up in Stuart, Virginia to that museum. So much history, as you mentioned, 75 years. And it's interesting how it almost didn't happen at the beginning. Their very first car burned up on the side of the road. They put it back together, and the 75 years are still going strong.
Yeah, NASCAR with another strong move today. They announced that the Wood Brothers family would be the honorary starters for Sunday's running of the Daytona 500. So, again, NASCAR recognizing the tradition and honoring the Wood brothers on Sunday.
Yeah, and again, Josh Berry, he's an aggressive, exciting racer. I think they found a good driver. He may end up in victory lane this year.
Here's the thing. I was here for the race when Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500 in the 21 car, and boy, this place absolutely went crazy.
Yeah. All right, 2025 will be the 25th season for NASCAR on Fox.
It has been a great partnership as Fox has brought its very unique way of doing things to the table. NASCAR has benefited from that little creative shot in the arm that has evolved over the years from Fox.
Hey, go ahead, Christopher.
It's all part of the machine and the engine that makes the sport go round.
That was Kyle Larson's description of the Fox production day.
Back up the camera, serious. Yes.
They sign up for this job and they think, hey, I just have to make a car go fast. And then we ask them to, basically be models and spokespeople. But the drivers do such a great job.
Cool. And you can pop your visor up for me.
Producers, photographers, and cinematographers are looking for that perfect shot.
Keep going, keep going.
To be used throughout the season during broadcasts, going into or coming out of a commercial break.
And come on in, Joey.
It pushes you way outside your comfort zone. And so there's a trust level there. And it depends on who's asking you. Because some people I've worked with long enough through the sport, I know it's going to come out good, even if it feels really goofy at the time.
Let's go to our wide cowboy shots here.
Thankfully, you're not you don't have lines to act through or read. But yeah, they want you to be pretty animated and stuff like that, which I'm not that person. So yeah, I usually just don't do it and just stand there and walk and don't smile. So yeah, that's about as animated as I get.
These drivers know us. Our producers build such strong relationships. And so the trust there, I think, allows them to really do their best when they come out here and be able to open up and really showcase their personalities.
The elaborate sets are built by a company out of Canada.
Oh, it's great.
But the ideas come from the Fox production team.
We start in the summer and we'll sit in creative ideas meetings. We'll just kick around ideas. We might show screen grabs from different things we've seen online that spark a little inspiration.
The drivers notice and appreciate the effort it takes to create the look.
And Fox does a cool job at this one because they have so many sets here, and they're different every year. Like, they're very unique. They come up with these wild ideas. The technology that's displayed here is always really cool to see.
There's a sense of pride for the team at Fox when the idea becomes a reality.
Something that's unique, I feel like, at Fox is there's freedom to really do things. There's freedom to be creative. And the answer is usually yes, right? As long as we're making smart business decisions, you can go and do things.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. See you guys.
Everyone anticipates the finished product.
And we are all finished in here.
All righty.
Thank you so much. Rock and roll.
It's a pleasure, buddy. Appreciate it, fellas.
You know, technology has certainly changed a lot in 25 years, and Fox has done a great job keeping up with that technology. One of the things that I love, the cameras on the drones that they use after the races, you know, when the driver's out there doing the burnout and celebrating, absolutely love it.
The drivers love it, but some of the drivers are quiet guys like Kyle Larson. He says, I'm not smiling. Just get over it.
All right, just ahead on Countdown to Daytona, Danny and I will make our world-famous predictions on the Daytona 500.
And on this Valentine's Day, hearts were racing on the track this week with some speed dating. We'll explain next.
Day.
Welcome back to Countdown to Daytona. Kevin Conley alongside Danny Harnden. Now, folks, you've probably have heard the term speed dating.
Speed dating, yes. Well, here in Daytona, you get it? Daytona, yeah, they had super speedway dating, a promotion put on by Busch Light, a nationwide contest, and they picked 4 men and 4 women, flew them out here to Daytona, paired them up as they took a lap around the speedway. Each date lasted about 100 seconds. They weren't doing 180 miles an hour around the track, but they were moving pretty fast. We don't know yet if there was a love connection made on any one of the 4 couples, but still pretty interesting way to go at it. Speed dating here at the Daytona Speedway.
That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So, our picks. Who's going to win the Daytona 500, Kevin?
All right.